You're making me laugh. Okay, this. Candle and just look at the back.
내게로 와서 melt my heart.
I recently got this shipped to me. So each box is 25 pounds of wax. So this is what the wax looks like. It just comes in beads, so it's easy to melt. So let's get to measuring. Don't mind my workstation, it's pretty messy. That's just a reality of a small business. Like, I have some test jars in the back. I have my stamp for the stamp I use to stamp my bags. Some tea lights at the back. Box for when I ship my candles in. Yeah, it's a mess. But let's just get to measuring. Make sure that your units are on ounces or whatever unit that you are comfortable with, and then make sure that it's at 0 so that it doesn't measure the weight of the pouring can. So this is our station. I still use double boiler method where I put water in a pot, and this is where the wax is going to melt into. I did tell myself that I would invest in a wax melter pot after my first market, since I can reinvest that money. However, I'm just waiting for that pot to go on sale. I'm eyeing on the 2Auto wax melter, and I did see it go on sale at one point. So I'm just waiting for it to go on sale again because I want to save as much money as I can and reinvest the rest of the money into new fragrance oils and new labels and new products for you guys. So that's why I don't have that yet, and we're still using the double boiler method. It works, it just takes a long time, but we'll just use this for now. Our goal is to make 15 candles. So the wax in here will make 5. We're making 5 each time because we're making 3 different scents, so 5 candles per scent. While our wax is melting, I will just rearrange my jars, make sure they all have wooden wicks, and this is where I just keep my wooden wicks in the Sephora bag. So let's just do that. think this is the last batch that we're gonna pour today and then come back to it at another day. So I'm just gonna pour this and that will be it for today. So the matcha is already setting, then we poured the strawberry, and now we just need to work on the brown sugar boba at another day. At least we have most of our stock done. We just need to make 5 more and then I think we should be good for our first stock at Shopmakers. So this is what we got, guys. We got a 10-piece comforter set, knife block. There's like 2 dispensers in here for oil and these containers. So that's what we got. Total came up to $260. Alright guys, we got an Amazon package. Let's open it up together. So this is for my Pokemon cards. I got some sleeves. And then this is for my setup for the Makers retail store. So this is just a clear frame. So this is what it looks like. You remove the film so that it's clear, and it's basically, it just stands like this, and then you can use this for like signage. What I'm using it for is my About Me, kind of like Meet the Maker type of sign, so that people can see the person behind my brand, which is me. So I just finished making all the SKU barcode thing that will go on my candles. So now we're just gonna print this off of my shipping labels, and I'll just manually cut them. There we go, print. So we're just gonna cut this while watching YouTube in the background. As I was cutting this, I just realized the last row here got cut. So the bleed on Canva wasn't either accurate or the paper is not the same scale I edited on Canva. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to reprint this. We're just gonna take a little break from labeling my candles, but I just wanted to show you guys, these are the cards that my friend gave to me. Shout out Jarek. 3 packs to open. They're all from the Scarlet and Violet. I don't know the difference between these, but let's just open the middle one. Oh my gosh, I love, my favorite Pokemon is Snorlax, so that's so cute. And final one. I'll give you guys a little tour of my binder. Snorlax. And then we got Eevee. This is all of like the blue, or sorry, the pink Pokemon that I like. I need to remove that because I actually got this for free. And this is my nature page, so everything is plant related. This is my blue page. This is Mimikyu and Meowth. This is just a random page that I don't really know where to put them in. This is Togepi page, Cottony page. This is all of the pink. The Pokemons are pink, but the card itself is pink, so that's kind of like the theme. And that's it. It is 10:30 in the morning. I just woke up, so don't mind the crustiness, but it's Thursday, and on Thursdays I get to either sleep in or I wake up early to work on my business, and today's one of those days where I decided to sleep in. On Thursdays I work in the evening, so I have time in the morning to do whatever I want. Yeah, we have about like 2 hours before I need to get ready for work. So now I'm just gonna check off a few things on my to-do list, fold my laundry, I need to call my bank, and then I'm just gonna make some breakfast and read the book on my Kindle. I've been so bad with reading books. My goal in the beginning of the year was to finish 8 books. So we need to read more books for the next 3 months. But for now, Let's go make some breakfast.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Breakfast is served. So we have some scrambled eggs with everything bagel seasoning, and we have some toast with cookie butter spread, and we also have our matcha, our sweet and salty matcha. And we're just gonna sit here in the sun, read my Kindle, and relax for the next hour or so before I get ready for work.
What the dog doing?
Hi guys, welcome back. It is Friday and it's 12:30 p.m. I have a little confession to make because I was supposed to work on my business today. It's already almost 12:30 and I haven't done anything. I've only eaten breakfast and read my book, but I did finish the book I was reading. But we need to start grinding because I usually go to the gym around 4:30 to 5, so we have less than 4 hours to focus and just work on my business before Ian gets here. So I need to make a couple more candles. This is the stock we have for Maker's store at Polo Park. I'm gonna make 5 more today. So the things that we need to do, we need to trim these candles, add labels to them, make a few more candles, and some admin work. So let's get to it. So I poured the brown sugar boba candles. I just made 5 of them. And now I'm just gonna trim the wicks in the other candles that I have already set from last week. So I'm gonna trim the wicks and also just clean some of the candle jars that have like spills on the rims. We're back at my office. Sorry if the audio is kind of loud in the background. My furnace is running, but we're gonna do some admin work because I need to do a few things for Makers. I need to fill out this form that they sent to me. They were also kind enough to send us graphics that we can post on our social media, so I'll pick out which ones I would like and then post it on my social media in the next few days. Also, I need to reprint the labels that I printed. If you saw in the last clip, I printed it wrong, so I need to remake those on Canva, and then print the labels and then relabel the candles that I already labeled 2 days ago. It's all we have to do for admin work. So we'll just work for the next hour or so. Let me chat with you guys for a little bit here because I'm at a dilemma. Some of you may know from my recent post, the fragrance oil supplier that I used to buy from is based in the US, and recently they stopped shipping to Canada and they limited their shipping only within the US because of some restrictions. I been on a hunt for a new supplier for the same scents, but I just can't find the exact same one, and I'm kind of devastated. I trying new formulas, and the old formula just doesn't smell the same as the new one. It still smells really good, and I think you guys will still like it, but it just leaves me with a little bit of stock of the old one that I can't really bring to shop makers, because if people smell the same scent and not in the same fragrance oils, and it's not exactly the same, they might get confused and I might not get sales that way. But maybe for now I'll bring the ones with the new formula over to shop makers inside of the mall, and then whatever I have left of the old formula I'll just sell online. But yeah, hopefully you guys still like the new supplier that I went with, and that you can continue supporting my small business.
Take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I just smoke already, so hard in my blunt is. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting.